Okay, we are off on a family holiday, and I'm actually driving the Leaf, which isn't planned. It was planned to all go in the Touran, but we need to take bikes with us. And we don't really trust bike racks anyway. Don't like the idea of whizzing at the motorway with them on there. And secondly, we were supposed to be given one and we didn't get it. So we thought, well, hang a minute, might as well take the Leaf as well. Fit more stuff in that way. We're going to be really cramped and we probably couldn't take everything in the Touran anyway that we wanted to. So we're going in a Leaf, which is awesome, and it's only 61 miles away, but it's mostly motorway driving, so won't be able to make it on one charge. But there should be plenty of chargers en route, all being well. It is a rainy day, and it's the first day of summer. Excellent. The interesting thing is, on the maps on the Nissan car wing system within the car itself is the charge station, which is put in privately, as far as I know. Hanley Farm Shop, I think it's called. That's actually in that system. When it's updating the charging stations, it's actually put that in there. And it's like a little farm shop. They've got an i3 and they've had one put in. It's not an ecotricity charge point, but that is actually on the map, on the route we're going on, which you won't charge there because we have to pay to charge there. So we got Severn Bridge crossing, we can charge there if we want to, and we've got several others I think en route. So yeah, I'll probably just charge at the Severn Bridge one without gambling anything. All good. Anyway, so there we go. And that is the weather, if you can make it out. It's a bit rainy and horrible, but it's supposed to be really, really nice weather, allegedly. Okay, you're actually 18 miles left, 21%. There hasn't been anywhere to charge apart from 7 services, but I was on 73% when we went past there. So near Warminster now. So I'm actually gonna go here. Charge for free, it seems to suggest. Whether that's any good, I have no idea, not a clue. But anyway, that's been added as a waypoint now to the journey. It's about 3.5 miles away, and I think it's en route. Appears to be anyway. So yeah, we're going to try that and see how that pans out. Hopefully well, but possibly not. Okay, the old dreaded low battery charge. But apparently this is the route we'll be going, but we're going off route at the moment to go to there. Hopefully there's something there. I really hope there is. And it's working. And I can get it actually working with this car, because I won't have a card for it, I don't think. Right, it's gone a bit wrong. Got 16 miles left on the guessometer. 18 miles. 18%, sorry, on the percentage. Anyway, can't find the charger anywhere at all, which is not surprising because they always hide them somewhere behind a hedge or something like that. And I rung charge the number, which happens to be Charge Master, so it wouldn't have been free anyway. And then the cable's broken, so it doesn't even work. So completely and utterly pointless. Luckily, I don't think we went off too far off route. Anyway, we might make it to a Nissan dealer. Might be able to. I've rung them. I just searched Nissan dealer Warminster, which Google doesn't give any results at all. It just gives you which it always seems to, the national number for Nissan. Anyway, I rung them. I did get through to someone that's fairly close. I think it's Trowbridge, I think it's it. Something like that. So that's 9.5 miles away. So we're going there now. I just hope we can get there. I really do. I've added a waypoint to it, and it says it's only 3 miles away. Which doesn't sound right at all, because they told me it was 9.5 miles away. But anyway, the story will unfold, I'm sure. Right, even though I put in the waypoint, it's just tried to take us directly to Centre Parks where we're going. So we've just lost some mileage off that, and we've got a warning, so we might not be able to reach our destination, which is quite likely. It's 9.5 miles away, and the GOM says 9. We've got to hit some main road now, so we might run out of electric here. In that case, we just need to leave the car outside the road, ring Nissan and ask them if they can collect it for us. That's the only real thing I could think. We could definitely get to Centre Parks, but we've got nowhere to charge at Centre Parks is the issue, because they don't do any form of charging. So, oh man.
Take the third
not know. I've got to concentrate now on this. Trying the ride, Longley, so we got to go this way. But a complete nightmare, really, complete nightmare. Wish we had a trailer, would have been easier. I think the sat-nav took us shortest route, so we skipped out almost all the charging stations en route. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I've got to try and trickle this to the Nissan, as long as the postcode he's given me is correct. Hopefully he has. Right, 9%, very low battery charge. We've got 6.5 miles, 6 miles to go, something like that, 5.4 now. Search for nearby charging stations, there aren't any. Yeah. This is going to be so close. So close. Answers the question though. The only real network you seem to rely on is Ecotricity. The best of the bunch. Chargemaster, utterly hopeless. The only time I think I've ever relied on Chargemaster. Oh, the cable's broken. The other bit works. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we got to swap that one out. Yeah, okay. Any chance you can actually swap it out? Unless it broke today, which is unlikely. Oh dear. Otherwise we'd be fine. But of course we went all the way to that Chargemaster thing, and it was pointless. We wasted. We could have got to Nissan with a couple of percent left over. But as we go on now, I'm about to lose the reading. So we're going to 6%. That's obviously going to go blank, 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 blank across everything. Got 5 miles. Okay, now we're on the blanks. We're on the blanks. We got 2.2 miles to go. We're on a main road. So hopefully 39847 it came on. We've got full trees. Look, it's not like we've been driving like idiots. Yeah. A welcome sight. A welcome sight. Yay! Right, Nissan. Woohoo!
Roundabout.
Oh my goodness. It's a welcome sign, but it doesn't tell you anywhere where it is. I haven't got a clue. I'm gonna ask, they're gonna run out. They got no signs anywhere at all. Waste of time. Not a clue. Not a clue. Hey mate, where's the rapid charge around this place? The other side of this car park, or? That's a standard slow point, isn't it? Okay, they haven't got a rapid. So not a welcome sight at all. Usual typical junk that you get from Nissan staff. Absolute waste of time. Rung them up, specifically asked if they had a rapid charger. Yep, we got 2. They haven't got any. So it's slow post, 7 kilowatt hour on my 3.3 system. Okay, we're charging on that. So that is completely, utterly hopeless. Luckily, that's with us, because they don't have a card either to use it. So, Nissan. So we're on the slow post, and this is what you have to do. You've got the whole family, and so you spend your time in a car park, which is great. It's fun, isn't it, car parks? Yeah. So it's getting there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey. And Centre Parks has actually got a 3-pin plug they allow us to use, which is good. So we don't have to charge for 8 hours here. We charge for a couple of hours to get up enough to get back to Centre Parks, where we already were before we came here, because they told we have a rapid. So we thought we'd just sort this car out now, so we're almost at 90% when we leave, to save all the hassle. We'd never even come here otherwise. So backed into a corner by Nissan employees who told us that they had 2 rapids here. Right, anyhow, so we're going to charge up enough to get to Centre Parks and then park in the staff car park where they've got a 3-pin plug they're allowing us to use. Thank you, Centre Parks Longleat. Okay, I have actually spoken to Centre Parks Longleat, as you may have gathered by the last clip, and they've actually agreed to allow me to charge an electric car, and they've said they've let other people charge it as well. It's in the staff parking in parking A in a wooden hut, and they've got a little 3-point plug. You can plug it in as long as you move it. It's pretty much as soon as it's finished charging, so you can leave it overnight as long as you move it by the morning to let other people charge up. They've only got one that can be used, but it is possible. So that's good. And I kind of wish it's only when you put into pressure to find charging points, I suppose, you do it. And really the only reason we've attended here is because there's supposed to be a rapid, and we were going to go to the rapid, just sort it all out, bump it up to 85%, 90%, job done, and then head on back down to Centre Parks, so don't have to worry about it, parking at a normal car park and just carry on as normal. But instead, you know, there wasn't a rapid here like we were told. Would never obviously come out here if it was a slow post, wouldn't have bothered. Would have said, can I borrow an extension lead at Centre Parks or something and charge there, because I'm sure they would have helped out anyway. But then they've got a little spot they've given us, so that's all good. So we're going to try that. We're now charged up now on about 18%, so we're leaving probably another 20 minutes. We'll leave to go to Centre Parks. Okay, there we are. It's now 3:20. I don't know what we've been here, probably about an hour, I suppose, something like that. 45 minutes to an hour. And it's at 20%. I'm just waiting for that to go to 20, and then we are going to go. We've only got, it's not giving you a distance, but it's about 9 miles. Say 10 miles at the most. So we should be able to do that, surely. A lot of it was downhill on the way here, but hopefully this is all good. But we will see. Right, course. If you had the 6.6 kilowatt hour version of the Leaf, you would be laughing, because we got 25. Is it 25 miles per hour charge, something like that? Whereas with the 3.3, which is what I've got, you need very quick. Right, so 9.6 miles, 20% charge. That should be. I am now. Stress levels have gone down, anxiety has gone down, and should get there absolutely fine, because we had to cut all this short, remember, because Longley Centre Parks will allow you to charge there at their staff car park, so that's good. That has actually changed since 2014. Well, they weren't keen on it. It's only because I pressed the point, really, I suppose, that they allow it. People who really desperately need a charge, then that's okay. So if you do go there, there is possibility of charging. I mean, it's only a 3-pin plug. You're not asking a lot. It's just their understanding the technology, I suppose. A lot of people, even with the electric unicycles that I ride, if you say, can I quickly charge it? Like, oh, wow. And they almost likely think it's going to cost £100 to charge it. Little do they know. But there you go. So you just have to sort of educate people. But these guys knew. They've dealt with it before. So that's good. It's obviously because they're more common. I mean, last time we went, there was a couple of Teslas parked in the car park, and that was 2 years ago. Anywho, see how we get on. And there in the front, just about there somewhere, you can about see in the corner, is a Tesla. What's the Tesla doing on the road? Bet he hasn't run out of juice. There's a Tesla. See? Oh, we have arrived. Centre Parks Longley. Yay! Guess where we arrived as well. If I can just take this off the old. There we go. Nothing going on there. We only just made it. We still got to drive around the park yet to get some charge. Well, here it is. It's a little hut. Which of course, as I was saying, I don't think it's a regular occurrence particularly. It's probably just something that they allow you to do because they happen to have a socket here that's waterproofed. Jet wash and all sorts, so right. Let's test this out then, I guess. Turn off the schedule, that'd be a bit of a disaster. Because this won't charge any usual amount of time. Because it's going to be on a 3-pin plug. So the schedule wouldn't be any good. Wow, this is pretty messed up. Yeah, if we didn't have a 3-pin plug thing, we would have been a stuff head. We'd have been in that weird. We'd have been in that thing for ages. Okay. There's a light on, which is good. That's a good start. it's charging up, boys. So that's a lock on that. I can do my window up and stuff. That's cool, Tech. Thanks for filming. Okay, charging up. Thank goodness for that. Come and collect this tomorrow morning and move it into the car park. Right. Did a bit of extra charge again today because we drove around to pick up all our stuff and it went down to 94%. So 100% now. Cool. Time is 20 past 2. Off we go. Exton. Bye bye Centre Parks. Bye bye. Bye bye Centre Parks. Yeah. Needs all the people coming in there. They're all coming in and we're going. Bye. Right. Almost home. Got to the Severn Bridge with 48%. But I went to Severn Bridge Services anyway to charge up, so I charged up. It's now 4:36 p.m. It has been quite heavy traffic through Bath. It took ages to get through Bath. Just absolutely rammed. But I'm 55% at the moment. 10 minutes away from home. Easy. Could have got home without charging. It's just a destination you need charging. That's where the problem arose on the way there. But it turns out they could have charged there anyway, so that's good. I'll know that for next time. So, what else can I say? I'm at 39,929 miles. In another 71 miles, I will have reached my limit for my 4-year contract. What am I in? 2.5 years. Yeah. Right, so you can do quite a lot of miles in these cars. So I'll be close, if I carry on doing, which I'm trying not to, doing the same sort of mileage, I'm going to double it. 3 pence per mile, I may have mentioned in previous episodes, if I go over for every mile I go over, so it's not too bad. We're going to end up to about 1,500 quid, something like that, probably paying extra, but that's peanuts, kind of. Okay, that's all washed down. We got a little tar. That's tar, believe it or not. So we need to get some tar remover stuff for that. Damages there. That's tar again there. But this is because the bumper's so massive, it sticks over so much. You're not quite sure where a wall is and stuff. So that's wall damage there and there. Sort of big long nose on it. Nothing that side. Tar down here, load of tar. We've got the original problem, we've got a tiny little bit, you can see all these isn't tar, that's actual paint removed from stone chips. So definitely get the winter mudguards kit if you can. That's some damage I did driving into that wall there when I left the door open. Well, one of the kids left the door open when I was in a mood. So I shot off and smashed it. That there is loading something into the back of the car. By the way, this stuff peels off real easy as paint. But you can see the general scuffs and stuff all along here. You get green algae build-up in the bottom of the lights. Remember, this is a couple of years on. As you can see there, there's actual water in there and it comes out the bottom. You'd have to sort of remove those really to get it that, or pressure wash up into it if you're that daring. Back again. Same sort of thing, scrapes and walls and bumps and stuff. Otherwise, it's not looking too bad, to be fair. What I'm gonna do now, what a mess, look at that. This is how dirty my car is. I haven't cleaned it, by the way, for myself for blooming ages. I've had it washed a couple of times, but when you've got kids and you go into the forest and stuff, it ends up looking like this. So, let the cleaning commence.
better. So it's all as clean as you can get it. As you can see, you get dirt all over the seat, but that's not a wet wipe, won't even get that off, so it has to be like a deep clean. Steering wheel wears okay, as you expect. It's quite solid plastic. The seat's got these little ripples in it where you get in and out and it crushes up when you're sat in it. This doesn't wear very well. It gets all scratched up from when you're putting stuff in it and whatever. All that's all good, all buttons are all good, they don't wear, nothing's worn on there in the last 2 years. Definitely need a floor mat, that's almost worn through, and if that was just standard carpet, which is what the car came with, if you remember, if you watched the first episodes, and I got these thrown in because of some problems I had. Back seats, it wears, the fabric wears really well. Really well. I've got, as you can imagine from all the boxes stuff I carry, quite a few scuff marks, scrapes, it won't come off with a wet wipe, that run all along the roof from all the stuff I've carried over the time. But with a family, big family, it's wearing real well. Yeah, you get a lot of green up in there, so you need to clean that, pressure wash it out, and then you get the stuff stuck in here as well. I've got a tear there, so there's a little tear in there, somebody's nicked that. But otherwise, I've had this pop out a few times, but you just push it back in and fold that back over. But it is flimsy, but it's worn okay. So yeah, all good. Still creaks a little bit, as you heard, but has caused no major problems. Oh, the other side of the chips, which is the initial side, going back to the outside, that's what it's like after 2 years. Look at it, absolutely peppered up. But there you go. The back bits are holding up okay, despite the dirt ingress into it. You can feel it's rough, so stuff's hitting it. Just wish they'd put it on those bits as well. But there you go. There she is, all cleaned up. I had to do this ages ago, show you what the wear and tear was like over the sort of 2 years, see what she looked like afterwards. It's alright when it's brand new and it looks all nice and neat, but I don't think that looks too bad still. I think I've nicked an alloy here. Yeah, so I've done that. That's pretty bad, but that was done quite some time ago. That is pretty bad. My fault that. But the other ones have worn out well. So there you go. Wow, 39,999 miles. Just now gonna watch this tick over to 40,000 EV miles. How cool is this, guys? This is awesome. Hey, there we go. 40,000. Brilliant. Love it. 40,000 miles. My contracted mileage on this lease is now at this point. Anything I do over now is costing me money by the time I enter the car back. This car should be handed back with this on the clock. What an amazing experience it's been so far to date. Absolutely brilliant. Loved all the moments of it, and even the stress. It's been a brilliant experience so far. And she's done it. 40,000 miles, no issues, as in mechanically. It's just sound. I've had to go up the road and turn around a bit to get it to go out before I got home, so yeah. Wow, that is neat.